Everybody's scared. You know, everyone tells you how things worked out, but it worked out for you that way. And so don't listen to anyone because their experience is unique to who they are. You know what I mean?
Because in America, it is what it is. And there's a solution for us. If we had a power base together, it would have much different conversation than me having a conversation by myself and trying to change America by myself. If I come with 40 million people, it's a different conversation, right? It's just how it works. I can affect change and get whomever in office because this many people, we're all on the same page, right? So as a conversation, it's like, I'm not Rich, I'm OJ. For us to get in that space and then disconnect from the culture, that's how it starts. This is what happens. And then you know what happened? You're on your own and you see how that turned out. Okay. I feel honored to be in these situations that I could use my voice and do the things I do. Yeah, I'm inspired by, you know, life and all sorts of things. You can say something right now and it would inspire me to write a song or something to happen. You know, most kings just happen to be inspired by Basquiat drawing. You know, the drawing, and you had most young kings get their head cut off on the bottom. And I looked at that and I was like, it's powerful. You know, just the statement in itself, you know, lends itself for a song. The song starts inspired by Basquiat. My chariot's on fire. Everybody took shots, hit my body up, I'm tired. And then it's just, they build me up to break me down, to build me up again. They're like, Hov, we need you back so we can kill your ass again. You know, it's like this thing, this love, hate thing that the world has with success, period. I walk in every room as myself. I don't walk in any room as anyone else. I'm not cowering, I'm not speaking soft, my voice doesn't change, it sounds exactly the same way. I'm walking as myself and proud. Because that's really not the goal. The goal is not to be successful and famous. That's not the goal. The goal is, if you have a specific God-given ability, is to live your life out through that. One. And two, we have a responsibility to push the conversation forward until we're all equal. Till we're all equal in this place, because until everyone's free, no one's free, and that's just the fact. You have to educate your children on the world as it exists today and how it got to that space. But my child doesn't need the same tools that I needed growing up. I needed certain tools to survive my area that my child doesn't need. They've grown up in a different environment, but also they have to know their history, have a sense of what it took to get to this place, and have compassion for others. My uncle said I never sell 1 million records. I sold 1 million records like 1 million times. You know, so he was, I'm sure I'm his nephew. I know I don't think he meant any malice.
He wanted the best for you, but
he just was projecting
believe.
his fears and things that, are you crazy? How are you gonna do that? How? You know, I'm sure there's things that I do now that he can't believe that I was able to accomplish. But he couldn't even see it at the time. So he was just projecting, putting his fears on me. So the whole thing is just, you know, and always believe you're great, even before anybody else believes you. I think out of all this is to teach compassion and to identify with everyone's struggle and to know these people made these sacrifices for us to be where we are and to push that forward for us. I believe that's the most important thing to show them, because they don't have to know things that I knew growing up, like being tough. Like, yeah, there was a great Kanye West line in one of the songs, and he said, racism's still alive, they just be concealing it. Take a step back. I think when Donald Sterling got kicked out of the NBA, I thought it was a misstep. Because when you kick someone out, of course he's done wrong, right? But you also send everyone else back in hiding. People talk like that. They talk like that. Let's deal with that. And I wouldn't just like leave him alone. I don't have that solution. There should have been some sort of penalties. He could have lost some draft picks, but getting rid of him just made everyone else go back into hiding. And then now we can't have the dialogue. All the things that you apply in business, you know, they say that he has great instincts.
you know, but well on the streets. Having great instincts can be the difference between life and death, not just losing a deal.
Or incarceration.
You know, or incarceration, you know, which is less than death, right? And which is, and being a person of high integrity, you know, people want to deal with you, you know, in business, in the streets, you know, trust and honorable and, you know, a man of your word.
Okay. I was just saying, there was a lot of fights in our neighborhood that started with, what you looking at? Why you looking at me? You looking at me? And then you realize, oh, you think I see you. You're in a space where you're hurting and you think I see you, so you don't want me to look at you. And you don't want me to see you in such a vulnerable, you don't want me to see your pain. You know, so you put on this shell of this tough person that's really willing to fight me and possibly kill me because I looked at you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so knowing that and understanding that changes life completely. Yeah, just realizing that, oh my goodness, these young men coming from they're just in pain. You got to survive. So you go into survival mode. And when you go into survival mode, what happened? You shut down.
Right.
You shut down all emotions.
Right.
So even with women, you got shut down emotionally, so you can't connect. And then now all things happen from there.